ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Crash 4. We are almost to the boss of this world, who looks like it's going to be N.Brio. But we've got one level left to do first, and that is Off Balance. I actually might just switch to Crash for this one, just for the hell of it, to keep things different and interesting. Not that it makes any difference whatsoever to the gameplay. They have exactly the same moveset. This is one level that I think I remember struggling to get all the boxes in the first few times I played it, because there was a couple of really sneakily and well hidden boxes. So I'm going to try to remember where all of those are. Secondly, there is a hidden gem in this level that is, it's not just hidden to the side, you actually have to go down a whole other path to the end to get to it. It's a bit reminiscent of kind of death routes from the older games, but I'll show you what I mean.
Any guesses on your reward? I'll give you a hint. It's something you've had before.
That's a bit of a foreshadowing as to what we can expect from his boss fight, believe it or not. We've only ever fought him once before, canonically. This also introduces us to wall running, which is a very interesting new mechanic that I never thought I'd see. It's not particularly difficult, just once you go near it, he starts running, jump at the end. Simple as. But we have fought N.Brio once before in the very first Crash game. So you can take these wall runs if you want. And it kind of gives you a nice introduction to, you know, chaining them. But you can also just make that jump as well. So whichever you like to do. Watch out for this. That is a... I don't even know what they're actually called, but it will eat you. So here again, we can take the wall run. Oh. But there's... Oh, shit. I didn't realize that one would also eat me. I was taking my time on that one. But that's okay. We won't be able to get the flashback tape because we died, but we will... We'll probably have to run it twice anyway. Oh yeah, I see the little teeth now. So you kind of have to get these rather fast so that it doesn't gobble you up. And there's a really sneakily hidden box here, just around the corner, that's very easy to just run straight by. Kind of off camera a little bit. Now for this, you're going to want to time it so that... Yeah. So that the Inferno box is off. You slide under it to get both, and that will set off the TNT, allowing you to belly flop the top boxes. And we get to grab all of this free stuff. Don't know why they just chuck it at you, but I'm happy to take it. Uh-oh. Oh my god, I actually worked that one. Okay, so from the top here, we're going to be introduced to a new little thing we're going to be fighting against, and it's these flame statues. They're going to be a bit of a problem, particularly towards the end of this level. Oh, forgot about that as well. So if we just stay at the corner here, which does require a little bit of maneuvering, because if you press nothing, Crash does not stay still. But once you've fired those back, you can make your jump over. And we need to time this one so as we don't get set on fire. I think I made that. And this is where your flashback tape would be. If you're looking to know when that's going to flame, it does a little puff of fire inside the mouth first, but also the main indicator is the very top. It lights up as it's about to fire. So just watch out for that if you're trying to time how those work. Go, and another checkpoint. So this one is similar to the last level. Just wait till they're out of the way and you'll be able to make that jump without too much trouble. Okay, let's hit the bonus. I remember this bonus level being tricky. I don't know why, but I remember it being tricky. we go. Right. Oh, I do remember why now. So from here, I did not mean to do that. I was going to say you can jump up to the top of these to avoid the explosion, but I actually ended up accidentally belly flopping. So I tried for ages to try to get over this. I was trying crouch jumps, I was trying slide jumps. As long as you don't time it so that the nitro is bouncing, you can just simply double jump over it. Sometimes the simplest solution is the solution, and I was just making it far too complicated to try to get over that, because I kept hitting the roof, coming back down, and blowing myself up. A simple double jump will just get you over that. Okay. Grab a cano again, and now we watch out for these. Now there is a sneakily hidden box up top here. Very, very easy to miss. And this guy as well, we just wait till he's turned around and do that. Hidden the box there as well. There isn't anything above this one. For this one, weirdly enough, if you hit a box, it doesn't set off that falling animation, so you're safe to hit that box. Alright, checkpoint. So, this is where things get a little bit interesting. So you want to jump over those nitro boxes, and then from here, this will send you up, and that's fine. But where we want to go is down here. And this is going to lead us to a completely different... Come on, jump at me. It's going to set us down a completely different path. We don't need to go this way at all. But it is going to be much harder. So we need to watch out for those TNT so we don't get thrown straight into them. Having a cano on does make that a lot more difficult, so try to turn him off as you start getting blown. Again, a little bit of a challenging jump, but it's okay. Watch out for these nitros as well. Oh shit, I didn't realize it was going to be doing that. These dragons going up and down exactly where I'm trying to do my jump is also a little bit challenging. Okay, well, you can see why this is a little bit more difficult, but we will get it. Ooh, nearly went straight into those nitros. Okay, let's go again. Up and over, wait for the fire. We have no Aku Aku Mask this time, so we cannot screw up this time. So I'm just going to stay here and send those back at him. And then we're going to have to try to time this well. Up and over. Oh, I let go of my Akano too early. God damn it. One of the trickier parts, definitely. And I'd like to say it gets easier from there, but I don't think it does. Oh my god. That was just silly. Come on, go. I just got complacent, which is the most dangerous thing to do. Okay, we can make that, yeah. Then we time this. Up and over. Okay, and we can just leave him be. We don't need to come back for him. Where we actually need to go is straight up here. And this, you can see in the distance there, the hidden gem. This jump is quite difficult to make because you've got one stationary and one moving. But we should be okay. That is going to chase us. You've got to watch out for that one because it comes reverse. But once you get through all that, you get your hidden gem. And this platform is going to send you right back to the start of this path. Unfortunately, we did die a little bit too many times, so we are going to have to run this level again for the survival gem. But that's okay, because we would be doing that anyway in order to get the flashback ticket. Now, while we're here, you've got some boxes up there. They are quite tricky to get. I will show you how. We need to go forward more, though. So from here, you really need... You really need to watch out for that last little jump there. Oh, well that works. If you are spinning, it will send you straight up into those nitro. So you need to clear the nitro, then turn on a cano, so you can just float over. From here, that checkpoint ahead is very, very tempting. Do not do it. As soon as you go towards that fire spewing statue, you will lose a cano and you won't be able to go back for these boxes. You've got to do it first. So we go up and over. There is another 3 hidden boxes here. And then we need to keep going. Drop the cano because 2 of these boxes are TNTs. Oh my god. It just doesn't like me today. This is no longer about me just being silly. This is about this game just not wanting to be my friend today. There we go. Okay, now we're safe. Up and over. Whoa. Yeah, see, I've now lost the cano and it's only just a couple of steps forward. Okay, so, checkpoint. Time this one so that we don't get scorched. Hit this. Now, this requires some pretty good timing. You probably will have to stop, but you can stop right on the edge of that bridge and you won't fall. Spin as soon as you jump from that to make sure that yokai doesn't get you. And then this one. Watch out for that nitro box right there. If you just hold down the direction you're going in, you will get absolutely slammed into it. So for here, it's going to be slightly curved, but it's exactly the same. Just hit your jump at the end, and you'll be perfectly fine. And now we've got a Lanu-Loli sequence, which can be a bit tricky for 1 or 2 particular points. But I will demonstrate what the situation is. So we're going to have moving platforms that we're going to have to phase in and out as we jump. If you can hit that box, great. If not, don't worry about it too much. You can, it's actually probably easier to jump for that bounce box from here. But if you can manage to do it, it's a little bit more efficient to jump from the platform. So here, we've got an iron box here that we're going to need to belly flop. But obviously, you know, the platform below us and this box are in different phases. So this is one of the really tricky points where you need to time your body slam and your phase so that you break that box, but also phase in the platform below you, timing it so that the platform is actually below you as you do it. Like so. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. And then this next couple of bits isn't too difficult. Right. So, this bit I really struggle with quite frequently because you can pop in these boxes. Now, they're all on the same phase, so you can do this with them all popped in, but I really struggle to be able to spin while on one of these wall runs. So what I actually tend to do, some people might find this a lot harder, I tend to wall run and pop them in as I'm in the middle of them so that they break. For example, like that. And I just find that a much, much easier way to do that. If people have managed to kind of nail the timing of spinning while still wall running, go for it. I just haven't managed to get that down yet. So, from here, we've got a very sneakily hidden box right above us here. Very, very easy to miss. And this is the home stretch here. I'm really, really hoping I've gotten all the boxes because I don't want to have to try to get all these boxes again. So, timing-wise, just, you know, watch out for the fire. Oh, well that's great. We can just fly through this. The timing can be extremely difficult, particularly when you have to curve out to get boxes. But, you know, no! Fallen at the final hurdle. But this is what I mean in terms of, you know, it can be very difficult to spin yourself out in order to get the boxes and then curve yourself back into the next platform. Okay, so once again, we just hit that box. And we'll try to get this. They give you an Aku Aku mask here quite generously, because I think it's quite evident that this is not going to be an easy one to do. You can try to just land on the very edge, but it doesn't always work out. Did we get all of them? No, we missed one goddamn motherfucking box. Excuse my French. Where have I missed that box? I actually don't know where I missed that box. So, I guess we're gonna have to go back and do it. I might edit so that where I find the box, I'll show, because I actually don't know where I missed a box. I thought I got them all. It's really unfortunate. Okay, guys, so I have found it. I know where the box is. I'm gonna do the run through this level for the flashback tape and the survival gem and hopefully get all the boxes all in this one run. I'm asking a lot, but we're gonna try it. We've shown you where to get the hidden gem in the last run, and we got most of the boxes, bar one. And I know where the box I missed was. It's one of the sneakily hidden ones that I had forgotten about, but it is there. But we will demonstrate, and hopefully we won't die in the process. Okay. If we can, actually, I don't know if it counts. If we get through the whole level without dying, but we don't get the hidden gem, I'm not sure if that counts as a perfect or not. But I guess time will tell. I would like to think I can get through this without dying, but I guess it's easier said than done. One slip up and we can really screw ourselves. There we go. Wait for them to tick. Oh, no. No. Now we go. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Timing on this one can be a little tricky because you kind of have to be pretty fast. You kind of have to jump like before they're even fully out. Jesus! Oh, that was very close. Okay, so from here, we're just going to wait out these shots. Turn a kind I left it too late. It doesn't matter, we got them anyway. That's what I mean. One slight mistiming, one slight screw up, and that's your perfect. Gone. Across we go. And here is our flashback tape. Okay. Next checkpoint. 60 boxes. Wait for that inferno box. Okay, now we can blitz this bonus level because we know exactly what we're doing. And we won't belly flop the TNT this time. Hopefully. You kind of need to crouch jump just to make it up to the top of that. So what I was trying to demonstrate the last time is you can crouch jump to get on top of these and just completely avoid all of the TNT exploding. So from here, just make sure you're not jumping when the nitro decides to bounce. And you'll clear it no problem. 90 boxes exactly. Which is precisely where we were in our last run of this level as well. The box itself that we missed was actually quite close to the end of the level. Which is a little bit annoying, but however. Don't necessarily need to kill him, but whoa! Nearly ran straight into the fire. Okay, and checkpoint. So from here, it's not really necessary for us to go the hidden path route. There's absolutely no boxes there. So we're just going to leave that be, because we've done it. And then we can just go and get these slightly hidden boxes. And I actually found a fairly safe way back. So if you position yourself here, do a wee little slide jump. Oh. Well. That didn't work. And there's our perfect gone, which is kind of annoying. Because we had been doing so well. But I suppose this is probably the hardest point to get your... Well, this and the very end. So I was kind of rushing there because the TNT were ticking. But if you slide, jump, and a cano straight away, it will give you the propulsion to get back to this one. And you can just take your time, get back to here. It is a lot more of a safer option, despite the fact that I actually died trying to demonstrate it the first time, but... However, you see what I mean anyway. We'll still get the survival gem regardless. So, we just need to... Oh, come on. You just need to be careful here of the yokai at the end. Make sure to send him packing. Sometimes he will do that, which is good. Makes this... getting those boxes a little bit easier. And then from here, watch out for the nitro box. Get rid of all those boxes. And we just wait out the fire. And job done. Okay. There's the 3 Wampa Fruit gems. I don't need to wait for the Wampa Fruit. Nice. I love it when that takes out that box for me. So what I was saying last time, it's probably easier to do it that way. Because the box gem and the nitro are on opposite phases. You can stand here and take that jump easy enough. But just make sure you clear the nitro before you phase in the next moving platform. And then for our tricky little jump. There we go. So I tend to start the belly flop when the platform starts passing under the barrier. Okay, so we're nearly there now. This is a tricky couple of wall runs, to be fair, just to phase those boxes in the right time. And now here, so blow up the TNT. But before we take the wall run, this is where we missed our box. It is right above us. There. Very, very difficult. You can't really see it, and you need to do a crouch, double jump, and spin in order to actually hit it. Very, very sneaky. And considering it's right before that one, which you can see, it's a sneaky one, all right. So now we just need to get to the end of the level, and that will be that. We've got our Aku Aku mask to get us through these jets of fire if we need it, which we will. Okay, and there we go. Box gem and survival gem. And there it is, all 6. And we get the paper cut skin for Coco, which is legitimately actually one of my favorite skins. I'm not a huge fan of the Crash one, but the Coco one just... it just looks adorable. So before we take on N.Brio, we're going to take on that flashback tape. And I'll show off... I actually think I forgot to show off the other skin we got. So, this is the Persona skin. Can't remember if I showed that off or not. And then the Papercut skin, where it just looks amazing, in my opinion. I just think it's a really cool aesthetic. But, no, do you know what? We'll use it. It's not going to matter anyway, because the flashback tape is Crash. Oh, we've actually got 2 to do. N.Brio Superior Study and Diary Entry 30th of May 1996. So, we may as well do both. Why not? I had forgotten we got a flashback tape in the last part, actually. So, more content, eh, boys?
Testing, 1, 2, test. Hello, feeble subject. It is I, Dr. N.Brio, your future master.
Okay, so, here we go. Keep an eye out for hidden boxes. You would assume that when you blow up the nitro at the end of this, that it would take most of, if not all of the boxes with them. You know what? I bet you it's... oh, no, it's not. I thought it might have been up there somewhere. That's okay. So, again, for this one, you kind of need to gauge it so that you don't do that. It's kind of a hard one to get. You need to spin that arrow box. The nitros won't blow it up. Oh, that is so easy to do and so annoying when you do it. And definitely nothing. Oh god, that makes me nervous every single time. Then once we get that, that'll blow up all of those boxes. Can use this to get up top. Is there something up above here? Doesn't look like it. Break the arrow box, and then keep on going. Is there a box above this one? No. I hope I didn't just forget that TNT. That would just make me feel very silly. Is there anything above here? No.
Oh, that's it. Yes, you will make a worthy ally. N.Brio, are you running my experiment?
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Like that hurt.
Oh no, that's just a 3. Okay. I thought I might have seen where I missed a box, but it was just the 3 from up top. Okay, so let's blow them up again. We can do this again. There's nothing above us here. Nope. Okay, break that. TNT, box, TNT. There's nothing up top there. Break these 3. And then there's nothing but... oh, there is a box below. Look at that. That's what we missed. Oh boy, that's a sneaky one. Because we just bounced on that TNT and kept on going. So there's the box we missed. Oh no! Ah! Devastating. Okay. That's definitely one of the trickier jumps. Again, we just time this so that we avoid the explosion. that one. We'll get our arrow box. Okay. Can hit that. Okay, and we can just slip down onto this. There we go. 215 out of 215. There's our platinum. Took us 2 tries on that one because of that one box, but we got it. I might actually cut out the first run entirely so it can just be one fluid run. So if in the final cut of this, you're confused by me talking about the last time, it's probably because I cut out the first run. Anyway, let's do the next one. Diary entry 30th May 1996. You can do your own maths here, but that is 2 years after I was born. If ever anybody wanted a clue to my age, there you go. That's the best you're getting. Alright. So, we can just hit the TNT on this, but... So we want to wait that one out as well. There we go. Okay, this one, quite tricky. Also, very tricky to hit that one and not blow up the nitros. There we go. I actually kind of prefer to do this without the arrow crate.
I seem to be developing a connection with the subject. A fatherly... Wait, did I hit the wrong button?
So hit the ones around the TNT first. I don't know why I do it, to be honest. You probably don't have to. I just like to try to get all the Wumpa fruit. So for here, just be careful. Don't use your extra high bounce on those because it will kill you. And just be careful here to not go straight up into those nitros when you're getting the boxes in between them. There we go. First checkpoint.
Subject is to ignore my last message.
So we can just break these, and on this 5th bounce, we'll take the next arrow box, which is going to give us some serious height, but probably unnecessary. Now, this one can be quite tricky. You need to be right in the middle to get all 3. So, we can't get the lower boxes. So, that's what the TNT is for. That will blow up all the nitro crates, so you do need to be quick here. But it will get all those boxes. And here again, we have a very difficult set of boxes to get because it's extremely easy to blow yourself up like that. That is probably the main difficulty of this level, is that one part. Okay, so far so good. Last one. Okay, alright, let's not screw this up now. Okay. Whew. Whew, 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 whew. Okay, so this one. You've got to be careful here. So this will ping in these metal boxes, or the iron boxes. I'm never sure what they're actually called. This one, just be careful because you kind of need to wait for those to pop in. Then we can take the middle box here, belly flop to get all 3. And then this is going to send us up and over onto the TNT. We can wait for it to blow up, or we can just blow them up ourselves. But that is all 175. That is our next platinum done. There we go. So with that done, we are going to go and take on N.Brio. The boss fights don't tend to be too difficult, for the most part, to be fair. So let's go do it. So this fight is actually quite similar to the Crash 1 boss fight.
Oh, good! You've arrived! And now for your reward!
So, similar to his first boss fight in Crash 1, he will
Hold still!
throw files at you. You just need to be careful because they send out a shockwave, so you need to make sure to hit, and then he'll throw slimes at you, which you can send back at him to do damage.
Just need to know
Literal,
if this is lethal.
literal exact replicate of his boss fight from Crash 1,
Fly, my
and he will then
galactic
send
puppet
2.
fiddlesticks. Enjoy your trip.
And then he
This
does some
one has
weird
extra
stuff like this, and then goes
botulinum.
absolutely haywire with with throwing those, which can get quite difficult. And unfortunately, we do have to do it all again if we die there. Unlike the engine fight, we don't retain the progress. It's okay, it doesn't take too long to get back to that point. So then he makes it all trippy. And then we have this. Oh boy.
Ooze your
And then
way to victory.
We can
Oh,
send these back at him, and that'll leave him on 1 health. And just like the
why
first
don't
Crash
people
game,
take me seriously?
he goes completely over the top and goes full Hulk mode. So for this part, you can't go anywhere near him. You just need to stay the hell away from him until he gets dizzy. Oh no. That's not quite what I wanted to do. Once he gets dizzy, you can spin him and knock him off the edge. So just try to keep yourself kind of near the edge. Oh, you have to Akano him off the edge. That's what it is. Now, be careful, because once he goes down, he does come flying back up. So this time, he'll make a shockwave. Having a Kano makes this a little bit easier, because as you're trying to avoid him, you can use him a little bit better. Does send him quite far when you hit him, so it should usually only take 1 or 2 hits. And again, he's going to make it all trippy, and then come flying up. And he's going to do that heavy slam that makes the big shockwave a lot more often this round, but it's not too bad. Once you get to this point, again, you can just knock him off the edge, and that is boss fight donezo.
And now, for my final test, taste my reptilian wrath.
My cloaca.
No.
Let's get out of here.
So, quite an odd cutscene for that, to be honest. A little bit weird. I wouldn't recommend Googling what a cloaca is. It's a bit weird. Well, it was not disgusting. It's perfectly natural, but it's just a bit weird. So, that unlocks inverted mode, which flips all of the levels into a mirrored image, meaning what was on the left is now on the right, and what was on the right is now on the left. You don't collect Wampa fruit, you collect Bumpa berries, and you get inverted gems, which are literally upside down gems. So the levels are exactly the same, except for the placement of the hidden gem, which changes, and the whole thing is flipped left to right. In order to get 100%, we will be going back to the 3 worlds we've just completed and blitzing them for their gems. and we also unlock the classic Crash skin, which is a fantastic little throwback and makes him look exactly as he used to in the original games, which I think is a lovely little addition. We can do engine inverted, and yes, the bosses are also included in the inverted levels, and we can get the classic Coco skin, which she wasn't in the first one, so I'm not sure where they got the inspiration from. I suppose it was just to look similar to the Crash 1 version. But there we have it. So next time around, we're going to jump all the way back to Rude Awakening and Insanity Peak, and we're going to blast through, hopefully, the first 5 levels in the next episode. So, if you guys just want to see further on and how to get, through the rest of the levels in normal mode, then, it might be a couple of episodes time before we get back to that, because I'll try to do these first 5 levels in the next episode, and then the other 5 or 6 levels in the second episode from here. So it might be 2 episodes time before we get back to actual plot progression levels. If that kind of doesn't suit you, I apologize, but I'm the kind of person who likes to do it all in one step at a time. So the levels going forward from there, I will probably do normal mode and inverted mode back to back, because I also believe that once you know where the layout of the boxes is, if you go forward a level, you might forget where some of those boxes are, so it's a little bit more efficient to do it back to back. So with that said, that's what we're going to do next part, and I will see you then, guys. So thanks for watching, and I hope this helped you out if you were missing anything. Take care.